Hello, Susan Vincentz here, and we are back with part 5 of our Google training tutorial series. And in this video, we're going to talk about your class settings for the classes that you have created. So in previous videos, we learned how to create that class. We've talked about the difference between Stream, Classwork, and the People tabs. Now let's look over to the right-hand side of the page, and we're going to click on the Settings gear over here. So clicking on the settings, and it's going to take you to your class details and general settings page. So here in the class details, this is where you can edit and tweak the name of your class if needed, and if you need to add any of the other extra information. Then if you go down to the general area, here is another place to find that class code that I was telling you about. So if you want students to use the code to join your class, you can do it here. You can even drop down this menu and actually display it. So if you have your projector on and you have your students coming in to join your class, if you hit display, it'll make that larger on the screen for them to use to join. You can copy it so you can paste it somewhere else. You can also reset the class code and disable it here if you need to. Now let's talk a little bit about these stream settings. Remember, the stream is that first tab on your Google Classroom page where your announcements are going to be posted, not your assignments. So under stream, you have several choices here, and then you want to be using your discretion and best practices here to decide which way to set your class. So I'm going to drop down this stream menu. You have 3 choices. Students can post and comment, students can only comment, or only teachers can post or comment. Now, if I were you, and you're just starting to use Google Classroom and getting students acclimated, my recommendation would be to start out with only teachers can post or comment. That means on that stream, a student can't just go in and hit that plus sign and add any old post or comment that they want. Now later on, especially with your older students, as they get up in your 4th and 5th grade area, you may delve in later as you feel comfortable and as you get to know your students. You may want to give them a little bit of option here for them to be able to post questions that they may have. But this is after much digital citizenship instruction and training, getting them used to it. So my initial recommendation is to keep it here on only teachers can post or comment. And that just gives you full control of your own Google Classroom and let you go from there. And then the classwork on the stream. So remember, the stream area was for your announcements and the classwork tab was for your assignments, and we want to keep that separated. That way it doesn't get all cluttered and people are not able to find things and announcements that they might need. So classwork on the stream, you have a drop-down menu and you want to do hide notifications. That way the classwork stays on the classwork page and the stream announcements stay on the stream page. And then the show deleted items, I wouldn't worry about that, turning it on. As the teacher of the class, if you delete something, you'll still be able to see it. You don't need your students to be able to see that. Google Meet, remember here at Christian Academy, we use Zoom, so you don't need to worry too much about Google Meet. If you are a Google Meet user, you can generate a Google Meet link right here from Google Classroom. But remember, at Christian Academy, we use Zoom. And then the grading section, you don't need to worry about. Because we do not use the gradebook in Google Classroom. We use our student information system. So to get to the class settings, we are going to go back out to the main page of our classroom, and then we have our little settings gear on top. Click on that. You can edit your details and change your settings this way. Okay. If you have any questions or need any assistance, please feel free to reach out and I'll be happy to assist. Thank you and enjoy. Bye-bye.